Cindy Harwood Rose, and I'm going to tell you how to make a silhouette. Silhouettes have been prized in time since the 1700s. Here's a book by Edward, who is one of the most famous American silhouette artists in the world. He lived from 1839 to 1844, not really, well, that's not very long. I don't know why they put those in. But here's some of his fabulous silhouettes. He did more American presidents than anyone in the world. I've only done 4 in person. So, we're going to have beautiful Isabella as a model today. The way to do a silhouette is you get some paper. I'm using archival French paper that's 50 years old. When I run out of it, I won't have any more. But you can actually use wrapping paper or any kind of paper you want, and any scissors. I'm using surgical scissors. I think this is very serious, important work. So she's standing right in front of me, and I can do it from any side. And I start at the bottom. When I draw a portrait, I actually start at the top. So here's her pretty collar. There's her neckline. And you actually need to look. And you can see how I'm moving the paper to her profile. I slow down just a little bit for eyelashes. And then her hair has that beautiful detail right there, which I cut out. The outside part, you can also save. So be very careful that you do it all in one cut. Silhouette cutting really cannot be taught. It actually usually is done from natural talent. Real silhouette artists are also portrait artists, and they usually started somewhere doing portraits like I did. I started at Disney World as a portrait artist and then taught myself to cut a silhouette, even though I do have an art degree from the University of Texas and I studied art in Paris. So here she is, all in one cutting. And I put 2 pieces of paper since there's 2 sides on the base. And now I'm going to cut out interior details, which are called embellishments. So let's say that I want to show a little more of the ponytail. There it is. The hair clip at the top. Just cut it out right here. Now, if you can't find a real silhouette artist, you can look on the internet. There's about 12 of them listed in the world. It's very hard to find a real one. I suggest ordering one offline from a real artist. They're anywhere from $20 to $100 a person. They have names like Catherine and Virginia. My name is Cindy Rose, like I said. There's Tim. There's at least probably 5 good silhouette artists in the world. There's some in Europe. There's a couple over there named Charles and I think Katie or something like that. Or, you know, you can also use your pen and your Sharpie marker. There we go. And she has a huge earring, so I'm actually going inside, cutting it out like this. Now, the way to mount a silhouette is to spray paper. If you don't buy archival paper, make it archival. And then you can either use rubber cement or some kind of special glue that is also archival. So here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to spray the back of the paper. And I'm going to put it on a card that I had pre-cut to a 5x7 size, which is traditional for a silhouette. And the reason you want a traditional size is because they become valuable, like my necklace, which I paid $1,000 for, this antique 1800 silhouette from the Peggy McLaren Art Gallery. So here she is, she's that, and a good artist will sign their name on it, because my first silhouettes that I did actually almost 40 years ago are now going for about $500. So another way to make it look like you're doing a silhouette is to just use your Sharpie marker, get a piece of paper, you can draw a profile like I'm doing, you can color it in, let's say like that, color it all in black. And this is, you know, kind of like cheating, but it's not totally cheating because you can't find a real silhouette artist. The hand-cut silhouettes are the most prized. You know, you can make a pretty background. And actually, if you don't, you know, color this all in black. And you can also use that as your pattern. If you want to then try cutting that out, you can use any scissors. In Europe, they use some, just like shears that they use for sheep cutting. So anyway, the world of silhouette cutting is a fabulous world. I hope that you have some beautiful, real silhouette artist in your neighborhood so that you can capture your family forever. Silhouettes are a moment, a monument to a moment. They last beyond time.